God-faced forgiveness. That is, to date, the most gut-wrenching thing I have ever written. It's something applicable to every Christ follower, but it is written out of the painful experiences of my own youth. Now that said, it is not memoir, but it does weave personal narrative through an exploration of and a response to our call to grant forgiveness as God grants it, as He granted it to us. The book opens with a scene wherein I was confronted by Aline with my own abusive past and the need to form a godly, mature response to that. And then from there, it toggles between events that necessitated a forgiveness response and with a very frank explanation of how forgiveness can and cannot be granted or achieved. As we look at those foundational events from my own life, the reader begins to see how they also can move beyond a natural, flesh-based response to trauma and to emerge from that healed and whole as a conduit of God's grace and forgiveness to others. Well, I kind of hinted at this earlier. I was having a conversation with my wife, Aline, in the kitchen, and we were talking about why it is that I did not have a desire to return to a high school reunion. I had some serious misgivings about that. If you read the book, you'll understand why I had those and what those are. But in the conversation, Aline said to me, "I love you very much, Damon. You know that, right?" Now, you know, there is a huge but coming here, right? And she said, "There is a dark place inside you that I really don't like, and sometimes it even scares me." Now, I cannot just dismiss a statement like that. And so the next 18 months was this gut-wrenching introspective journey into what is and is not biblical forgiveness. And I'll give you a spoiler, it's not the same thing as Dr. Phil forgiveness or as Mayo Clinic forgiveness. This book is a deep dive into the difference between God-faced forgiveness and man-faced forgiveness, because they are not the same thing. Well, my earnest desire is for the readers to be able to identify those relationships wherein they need to implement God-faced forgiveness, and then through that to become advocates for those who formerly persecuted and abused them, that we can become champions on their behalf before the throne of God, blessing those who used to persecute us.